Hey guys, Kakarot197 again. This time with an unboxing of the high-grade Universal Century RX-0 Unicorn Gundam Unit 3 Phenex Unicorn Mode Narrative Version Gold Coating Version, brought to you by Hobbling Japan. Links to buy your own Golden Phenex down below. And this box art truly is nothing short of amazing. I also love the fact how they had just enough room to put the whole name of this model kit on one line of the box. Of course, it proudly displays that this is a gold-plated model kit, so no cheapo gold on this thing. So yeah, as I was saying, the box art of this thing is amazing. The gold really shines through, and like all of the Psycho Frame blue shine that's going on also really adds to the look of the box. And one funny thing is that I think it's going to look even more amazing on video because I have high dynamic range on this preset of my camera, so it really makes those highlights pop. And this thing is so impressive, you would almost miss the giant Neo Zeon 2 that's lurking in the back. Your attention really gets drawn to this golden beast from Gundam Narrative. Then on the side we get to see our Phenex in full glory, again proudly displaying that this thing is golden plated and that this is actually almost how we're going to get it out of the box, because the one thing it's of course not showing us is the nub marks, which it should have quite a few of them, as we will soon find out. We do of course have some really nice details, but again, they're not showing us the nub marks yet. And then on the other side, we get this really impressive picture. And when I looked at it, at first I thought this was a picture or like a drawing. But then when I looked closer, I realized that this was actually the model kit. We of course get a quick synopsis of what this thing did during narrative and also what it did when it was still the normal Unicorn version 3. So yeah, now let's have a look at what we're getting inside. And as you've probably expected, there's not a lot of runners here that are Phenex specific. This is definitely not a problem for the non-shiny ones, like our A runner here, and as almost every other runner in this model kit is just marked as Unicorn Gundam, all the way back from 2009. And gotta be honest here, 2009 doesn't sound too far away, but damn, it's been 11 years since 2009. Anyways, yeah, nothing too much to say about this. It's a runner I've come across quite a few times already, just as this D runner for the normal Unicorn mode, Unicorn Gundam, comes with the bazooka that the Unicorn modes come with. Unfortunately, we're not getting a beam magnum with this thing. And then with the B runner, we get to the shiny parts. And as you can see, if you would want to, you can actually make a fully golden unicorn Unit 1. The problem here is that this is a runner from Unicorn Gundam Unit 1, which is a non-shiny, non-plated model kit. Which then means that literally none of these parts are undergated. And while most parts do have them on the side in a relatively inconspicuous place, some of them are still going to be noticeable. Then we get to C runners. Again, this is just from the normal Unicorn, and again, no undergating whatsoever. And these are some of the parts with more noticeable nub marks. For example, this one here is going to be on the part of the arm that's facing forward. This is going to be facing forwards. So like I've said before, it's not going to be perfect, but it's not going to be completely horrible as some other plated kits either. Then we get to E runners, and the big difference here is that these are not normal Unicorn runners. These are for the armed armor, which was a part of the regular Phenex Gundam. So this time we do have some undergating. I also love how they decided to print the Phenex crest on this thing, so we get 2 Phenex crests. So hey, if you want to give any of your other unicorns a golden, very ornate crest, go right ahead. And then of course, since we have 2 shields, we also get this E2 runner, which has a connector piece to mount both of the shields on the back. And then with the H runner, we finally get some parts that are specific for the Phenex narrative version. This thing was also made in 2019. And it features absolutely zero undergating despite being made for a plated kit and despite actually having the opportunity to have some undergated parts. Like, I can understand that this was going to be impossible because they decided to mount them in portions and then have them jointed to simulate the movement. So I can understand that this was going to be pretty difficult to undergate or to have some nub mark hiding strategy, except for maybe putting the nub mark in there so it was going to be less visible. But still, I can understand those parts. These parts, I mean, they knew it was going to be for a plated kit. They could have undergated that. And then finally, we get some polycaps, and we also get the short style Universal Century Beam Saber Blade effect parts. And I feel like the Unicorn Gundam could have used the bigger ones because, you know, Unicorn Gundam is a big machine, so it definitely would have looked good with those longer Beam Saber Blade effect parts. And then finally, we of course get a sticker sheet. And again, not even the sticker sheet is specific for the Phenex. I'm pretty sure this is the sticker sheet of the older Phenex Gundam, the non-narrative version. And hey, it of course just fits with this one as well. So now let's have a look-see at the manual and see how many things are crossed out on the overview of the runners. And you know what? It's not actually that many. The one thing that I absolutely love though is that I think this is the first time that there is a leftover sticker. Like, I've had sticker sheets where they gave you the option, like either you use sticker 1 or you use sticker 2, but I've never had a remold leftover sticker. So yeah, other than that, it's your standard fare. We get a really nice shot of the Unicorn Gundam in front of a black background. This looks really amazing, really makes the Unicorn Gundam stand out. We just get a quick overview of his stats, the weapons that are included, and then on the back we get a little bit more information about those weapons, a bit more information on his background, and some more talk about what this thing did in the movie. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab some gloves to start building this thing, and then all that's left to do now is to give a big thanks to Hobbling Japan for providing me with this model kit, links to buy your own down below, and another big thank you to the Patreon supporters. I hope everyone watching has a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow with a review of this thing.